So, are you of the position when it comes to Quranic preservation that the Quran has been preserved in a sense that every single word, letter for letter, dot for dot, is unchanged? It's the exact same all the way back to Muhammad? Or are you of the position that the Quran is preserved in meaning, although there may be some textual variances here and there?
I believe that the Quran has been preserved like extremely well, but in the 7 ahruf, they have been preserved. It's not just one. Yeah, so the 7 ahruf that were revealed to Muhammad have been preserved, yes, completely.
Word for word, or?
The 7 ahruf, they sure there are differences, but all those differences that were revealed to Muhammad have been preserved.
Okay. So yes, there are differences in the 7.
Just a clarifying question. Do these 7 ahruf exist today?
The 7 ahruf?
Yeah, do they exist today?
Yes.
Okay, where can we find them?
It's well, I don't how much was it? Like it's like there are like different books and websites. I don't have a website at hand. The website that you were just showing.
Oh, okay. So you think that the qira'at are the ahruf?
No, that's the qira'at. There's 10 qira'at, 7 ahruf. I know the differences, but it's like some of the things that you were showing are like a part of the ahruf. Like for example, when words are changed, for example, the verse 95. That's also an example of Surah Yusuf. That's also an example of the ahruf.
Okay.
I'll give you an example.
How do we know so is there a difference between ahruf and qira'at at all to you?
Yes, okay. So ahruf, the 7 ahruf have been revealed to Muhammad.
Okay.
And there are various like different reasons. And yes, something that hasn't been said here before, yes, there are differences in the meaning.
Okay, thank you.
And that's
say that one more time.
Yes, before any other Muslim like comes at me, this has been like stated by Sheikh Uthman Khamis, like a very like good sheikh, that there are different meanings. But the difference is there are no contradictions. Although different meanings, there's no contradictions.
Okay, perfect.
Yes, I'm from Kuwait. Yeah, I speak Arabic fluently.
Okay, great. I'm very happy to hear that.
Which Quran do you read in Kuwait?
Hafs.
Okay. So I'm gonna just finish your line of questioning with them real quick. I'm gonna pull up a reference here to show a contradiction between them.
Okay.
Yeah.
So just to be clear on your position, you do acknowledge that there are differences that even would have different meanings. However, none of these contradict each other. These meanings don't contradict each other. They can both work for the context.
Yeah, I'll explain like what like deeper. It's not that they don't. It depends on your like definition of contradiction. Because, for example, I'll bring up an ayah right now. It's وَالَّذِينَ قُتِلُوا فِي سَبِيلِ اللَّهِ and وَالَّذِينَ قَاتَلُوا فِي سَبِيلِ اللَّهِ. The difference between those, for you, God logic, I don't think you speak Arabic. The difference is that one states
fighting kill, right?
Yeah. One of the like fought and were killed and died.
Yeah.
So, isn't that a contradiction, though, my friend? Isn't that how can you?
Yeah. I was just gonna explain that right now. You may see that as a contradiction, but it's not really a contradiction. It's just a deeper meaning. They can both work because the full ayah is وَالَّذِينَ قُتِلُوا فِي سَبِيلِ اللَّهِ فَلَنْ يُضِلَّ أَعْمَالَهُم. They both get the same reward. The ones that fought for him and died for him, it's the same meaning and the message.
Can I get some clarification really quick? So you're saying Muhammad was revealed that verse, the one way that you read first, and also the second way that you just read it?
Yes. All 7 ahruf were revealed to Muhammad.
That is pure deception.
I have an example here, and it's not just me saying that this is a contradiction. I mentioned Sheikh Hassan earlier. You know who he is, right? You sound like you know.
Yes, I've heard this argument before, but can you please repeat it?
Okay, what's the argument?
No, I've been like listening, but I'd like you to repeat it.
Okay. So I didn't bring it up yet. So I just want to bring it up now. So if you go to Quran, chapter 12, verse 81. Okay.
11.
Okay.
Chapter 11. Sorry, chapter 11. verse 81. Okay.
Oh, Johnson,
So,
wrong verse.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So just gonna read the translation, then we'll get to the Arabic when we need to show the differences in the Arabic. So it's saying, they, the messenger, said, Lot, we are your Lord's messengers. They will not reach you. Leave with your household in the dead of night, and let none of you turn back. Only your wife will suffer the fate that befalls the others. Okay, so focus here is what was Lot's wife commanded to do. Okay, so I want to go right now to different. Are you familiar with this? Are you familiar with this? The readings.
Yes. The different. Yes.
Okay, so you know this one. Okay, can you see the difference between the two?
Yeah, it's a tashkil difference. You see that?
امرأتك and امرأتك.
Yes.
Very
so
good.
do you know the difference between? Do you know what that does to the sentence grammatically? Do you know what it does?
Can I read it first?
Yeah, give him.
Yeah,
give him
I'll give you. I can give you a commentary. It's no problem. We don't need to.
Yeah,
we don't need to
there's
guess.
commentary from scholars on this that it does change.
Okay, sure,
and
yes, sure, okay.
And it couldn't be both the same at the same time.
Let's just go to Al-Tabari right now. Let's go to Al-Tabari.
So
We'll read the one nasab first. Okay.
So قوله إلا امرأتك بالنصب. Okay, بالنصب إلا امرأتك. عامة القراء من الحجاز والكوفة وبعض أهل البصرة قرأوا بالنصب إلا امرأتك, meaning فأسري بأهلك إلا امرأتك, meaning set out with your family except your wife.
Okay, so just for everyone else who doesn't understand Arabic, so this reading, it commands the wife to set up with your family except your wife.
So you leave your wife behind.
Now the second reading.
وقرأ ذلك بعض البصريين إلا امرأتك with the tuka with the dhamma, meaning ولا يلتفت منكم أحد إلا امرأتك. So here it means
let none of you look back except your wife.
So here it says your wife will not look back, and the first one says your wife will be left behind.
So the question is
which one?
Which one is it? So you on one hand you have them saying that Lot, he brings out his whole family except his wife.
Mm-hmm.
And then the other one says Lot is coming to bring out his family, including his wife, but she will look back.
So it becomes a different story then.
Now, before you comment, let's go to Ash-Shanqiti, because we're not gonna say it's a contradiction. Let's look what the scholars say.
Ash-Shanqiti will do that.
Yes.
Is it possible to zoom in a little, or?
Yeah. Let me. I can make it like this.
I'll read it for you as well, so you know.
Can you see this one? Is that better?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. If you go to the second paragraph, أما على قراءة أبي عمرو وابن كثير إلا امرأتك بالرفع. The second one he's saying ففي الآية إشكال متعارض.
Okay.
That means
he says that the reading of Abu Amr and Ibn Kathir, except your wife, when it's going back, this says there's a contradiction.
And إشكال, what does إشكال mean, محسن?
إشكال is حركات on the.
No, إشكال. Yeah. So what does إشكال متعارض mean?
متعارض means that they differ, or
means contradiction. It means opposite.
It's like you can.
If I'm متعارض with you, that means I'm opposite you.
Now let's continue reading, because he explains the contradiction.
Yeah, مع قوله إلا, so متعارض مع قوله, which means is opposite to the other قول, which is إلا امرأتك, لأن قوله إلا امرأتك بالفتح يدل على أنه لم يسر بها.
Okay.
So it's saying.
So there's a contradiction when you oppose it, and it says because he's saying except your wife with the fatha indicates that he did not travel with her. So one reading says he did not travel with her.
And the other reading says he traveled with her.
The other reading says he traveled with her.
As you can see here in the Arabic, محسن, وعلى قراءة إلا امرأتك يدل على أنه سرى بها.
So one reading says he traveled with her. The other one says he didn't. Ash-Shanqiti, not us, not Christians, a Muslim scholar, says that this is a contradiction.
So how can you say it's both the same story?
Okay, so. Okay. May I start?
Go ahead.
Go on.
Okay, thank you. So, to begin, I do agree that the 7 ahruf can differ in meaning, and you can view that as a contradiction, although it can also be viewed as a deeper meaning, or to deepen the meaning.
Does Shanqiti say
Let's see what he says first.
Just can I
said
finish the
متعارض
comment, please?
and
Yeah, I understand. I'm gonna get to that. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Okay. So here, yes, he does say متعارض, yes, and you can say that means contradiction. I guess it could mean contradiction in that definition, but متعارض, like it also is just it has a deeper meaning than the word contradiction, since translations cannot be fully, like the meaning does not fully
what does
translate
متعارض mean?
with the,
Yeah,
No, Mohsen, please. What
so
does
متعارض
متعارض?
can be used as contradiction, but
What else-
What else can
else?
it mean?
No,
What else
what
can
else
it
in
mean?
can
this,
it mean?
but in this context, it
No.
is used
What
as,
else
What
can
else?
it mean?
No, bro.
Yeah,
What does
I'll answer
متعارض
that
mean
question.
else different other than contradiction? Does it
Yes,
mean
please.
agree?
No,
Does it mean agree?
It does. No, definitely not. It means contradiction, yes, but it also has a deeper
Okay, thank you.
meaning.
Okay, thank you.
Contradiction.
Don't change
Don't
it.
philosophize,
But
please. Don't
please,
philosophize.
can I please explain? Can I
متعارض
please
only
explain?
means a
I'm listening to you
contradiction.
respectfully, please.
Yeah,
No,
but
no.
when you start to be dishonest, because
Yeah, you're
you've been good so
deceptive.
far, you've been good so far, but then you try to change on the definition. The definition only means one thing.
متعارض doesn't mean deep. Deep
Yeah.
is عميق. Don't
No,
come
no,
don't come
no.
at
That's
me.
not what
I'm
I
Arab
meant.
just the
No,
same as
please.
you.
I know, please. That's
متعارض
not what I
doesn't mean
meant.
deep, man.
I mean that Arabic words, when translated, the meaning
Okay, but
doesn't translate
Ashanqiti here,
completely.
he's using it to mean it's a contradiction. That's what it means in Arabic.
Yeah, that's what he means. It doesn't mean
He,
deep.
he even tells you one says he went with, and the one says that she went with him, and the other says she didn't go with.
Yeah, and he says لأن كذا كذا. You know, he's even saying because. That's why. One is saying he took the woman, and the other one is saying he didn't take her.
So it's a contradiction
Okay, yeah.
to Ashanqiti.
It's not deep. It's
Okay.
either one happened or the other. Which one happened in the story? Did he take his wife or did he leave his wife?
You can't have both.
Well,
Yeah, and it's not deep.
Well-
And it's not deep to be opposite and say in one way I took the wife and in the other story I didn't take her. That's not deep. That's just different. That's opposite. don't
Lot's
don't
wife.
play games with me. Don't play games with me, man. متعارض means one thing in
Yeah.
Arabic. It means
I
different
intend
and
to
opposite.
be completely honest and respectful.
You're not honest when you
But,
say متعارض means deep. Deep is
No,
عميق.
that's not. Can I please tell you? I know that deep is Amir.
Don't come
I
with
know. Please.
deception.
Yeah,
I'm
Please,
looking at
that's
you.
not
and
what I was
listening very
saying, bro.
carefully.
I was saying that's not what I meant. You misheard me. I promise. I know what متعارض means and I know what deep means.
Okay.
I was
Okay,
saying.
it's not deep.
I was
Don't say
saying
that
that.
has another meaning.
Bro.
Okay, lots of people are listening
on,
to
man.
you. We don't want them to be deceived. What
I
does
was saying that
متعارض mean?
I personally, I don't want to be deceived. So
Yeah,
Yo,
yeah. It doesn't
And I
mean
don't
deep.
want to deceive.
Mohsen, does متعارض mean deep in front of all the Arab now?
No, that's not
listening?
what
Does
I said.
متعارض
I was
mean
saying.
deep?
I was saying that it has a deeper meaning. I didn't say it meant deep. I said
Okay,
deeper
does
Okay.
meaning.
okay. Well, listen. Does متعارض mean deep?
No, that's not what I said.
Thank you very
Okay.
much. So don't tell me it means deep.
okay.
I did.
And don't say that. Don't say contradiction is only one of the meanings,
Yeah,
unless you
it's
can
not.
provide another meaning in the
If you
Arabic.
can get me a dictionary showing me متعارض means deep, I will apologize right now.
If you're no, bro, that's not what I said. I said it had a deeper meaning, not that. it meant
Okay.
deep.
No, but you said one of the meanings of the Arabic word
don't-
can be deep. It
don't forget
doesn't.
it's
I said,
It's
I said,
recorded.
I said the meaning, the different meaning in
No,
Arabic
we're
could
talking about
be
Shanqiti
deeper,
now. What he
deeper,
said.
deep.
We're
Okay,
talking about
خلاص.
Shanqiti.
Okay,
Did Shanqiti
let's
say
move away
anything
from the
about deep?
dictionary. Let's
Okay,
move away
did
from the
Shanqiti-
dictionary.
Let me
and-
ask you. Let me ask you. Did Shanqiti say anything about it being deep meaning?
No, but please.
Thank you
will
very
let me-
much. Thank you.
Can I
So
say
let's
something?
park it there. Let's park it there. He didn't say anything about it being deep. He just said it
Okay.
was the opposite contradicting message.
Will you let me
Correct?
reply now? Will you let me reply now?
Okay, but don't mislead
Don't
people.
deceive and don't lie.
I had no intent in this in like.
Okay, it's
Misguiding
recorded.
people
We're
or
jumping
lying.
for a
What
reason.
I was
We're jumping
saying.
for a reason.
Okay, if we
Can I
park
clarify
Shanqiti
what I was
aside-
saying? Can I
Okay,
clarify
can
what
you
I
tell
was
me
saying?
how? Can you explain to me, because I'm a half brain woman, how it is that two opposite stories can be deep?
Okay. What? What do you mean two opposites
How
can
can-
be deep?
What if one story says to me he took his wife and the other story said he left his wife? How can that be deep?
What's
Okay.
the deeper meaning
Yeah,
you're
what's the
talking
depth?
about?
What's the depth? What is the great wow
Okay.
message miracle in it?
What I was saying, okay, you misheard me or misunderstood me. That's not what I was saying. Can I? Okay, I'll explain now what I was saying. First of all, متعارض does not mean deep. I agree with you. Second of all, what I was saying is when Arabic words are translated into English, the full translation does not actually come with it because
You
Arabic is a
can't
different
speak
language.
Arabic with us.
Yeah,
we speak
yeah,
Arabic.
we speak Arabic. Tell me in Arabic then. Tell me in Arabic.
Okay,
If
fine.
need to speak
Fine, okay, I'll
Arabic,
tell
then
you.
speak
I'll tell you,
Arabic.
Yeah,
okay?
tell me in Arabic
I'll
how
tell
it's so deep that it's two opposite
I'll tell you.
stories.
متعارض. I'll
قول
tell
لي
you.
بالعربي.
Okay, I'll tell you. Okay, متعارض. Okay, I'll explain to you. Okay, متعارض.
نعم.
ايوه.
Yes, okay. No, I'm gonna speak in English for the for
Okay,
God's
okay,
so
his
don't
viewers.
play around with
Yeah, don't
Arabic.
say translation. If you want
Yeah.
Arabic,
Bro.
speak in Arabic and I'll
خلاص,
We
we'll
have,
move away from that.
look,
We'll move
we
away from
have
that topic,
Arabic,
because
we
we're
have
not getting
English.
anywhere.
You
We're
can't
not
play
getting
games
anywhere.
with us.
It's not a
We're not
translation
getting
problem.
anywhere.
It's Arabic problem. The Shinqiti
We're not
wasn't
getting
wasn't
anywhere. We're not-
Englishman. The Shinqiti was
Okay,
Arab.
with all
And
due
he said it
respect,
was
with all due
problem.
respect, we're not getting anywhere.
Okay,
Okay.
because
So let's just move away from this topic. This is a completely
No,
different.
no,
Whoa,
wait.
whoa, don't run, don't run.
May I say
We'll stay
something?
on the topic of Shanti.
No, I want to know. I want to know if he took her or left her.
yeah,
Okay,
that's
so-
what we wanna know.
what happened
In
in
the story of
What
Lut, we
happened?
understand the
actually
story of Lut. Okay,
What
in the story
happened
of
to
Lut, we
Lot's
understand that the wife went out with them first, then turned back.
Really? Because that's not what it says.
Oh wow.
I mean,
Wait. What?
What was no, what was the command? No, we're not
Mashed potatoes, man. You mashed
In
it
the
all
Quran,
together.
yes, there is. In the
Wait,
Quran,
we're
it
not,
does have
we're not
different.
interested. Listen. We're not interested in what happened. We're interested in what the angels commanded, because there's two contradictory commands.
yeah, فأسري بأهلك.
Okay.
Yeah, it said فأسري
It's a
بأهلك.
command. فعل أمر.
Okay,
So, it's a command.
It's a
This is a
So
command.
فعل أمر. What,
Yeah.
what did he
Yes.
command?
So the angels commanded either she stays with them or leave. That's it. There's one or the other. What was Lot commanded?
Okay, so first of all, we don't know completely what he was commanded because it was not told in Arabic. Second of all,
Well,
please let me.
Oh, wait.
Please let me
Oh,
continue.
now
Please
it's
let
not
me
in
continue.
Arabic.
Please let me
Wow.
continue. Please let me
Do we
continue.
need someone to speak Chinese with you or
Please, I
something?
beg you, let me continue. Please, I beg you, let me continue. Okay.
God Logic
So-
had to walk away, man. You made God
So
Logic walk
are
away.
you saying that? Are you
Yeah,
saying
I'm sorry,
that
God. Please let me
are you
continue,
saying
please.
that the ayah
I
said it?
I couldn't even finish my sentence. How is this an honest debate?
Guys,
I couldn't
please
finish
let
my sentence.
Mohsin talk.
Yeah, but listen. He's saying that the conversation wasn't in Arabic, so we can't know what was said.
So the
But
Quran.
your Quran says the
Bro,
command in one way, and it says
Can I
the command
please
in the
continue? Can I
opposite
please
way.
continue? Can I please continue?
No. The command in the Quran is two completely opposite ways. As your scholar says here, it's a contradiction.
Okay,
So
okay.
don't
So
say it's in another language. We're talking about the Quran in Arabic. The Arabic Quran has a contradiction, not the original Hebrew or whatever language was spoken. We're not talking about that. The Quran is what has the mistake.
I have acknowledged in the beginning of this call or the conversation
These are
that
differences. These are contradictions.
bro, how is this? What's going on now? Can I?
You said, Mohsin, you said deep, man. You tried to save it. It's not deep. It's a contradiction.
It's a contradiction.
Which, if there's deep, please tell us what the deep was.
Okay.
I want to
I'll
see the
explain
depth.
to you right now.
Okay.
The meanings can differ and do differ in the different
Contradict,
seven
not
ahruf.
different, opposite.
But it does not what I meant by saying contradict is yes, sure the meanings contradict, but it doesn't contradict in different ways.
Say that one more time, please. Say it one more
Yeah,
time.
for the people in
It
the
does
back.
not
what did you say?
contradict in other ways because
No,
sure it's only the
say it
meanings.
again.
It's the
Say it again.
The meanings do contradict according to Sheikh Ismail Khamis. They do sometimes correct. Like
Okay.
Okay.
So let's be clear. God Logic, you heard that right? Because Muslims ask us this question all the time. Okay, fine, they differ, they add words, they take away words,
Yeah.
but show me a contradiction.
Guys,
There is-
would you guys allow Mohsin to just finish his
He's
argument
agreeing
without-
with us.
Yeah,
Yeah,
DJ
please,
Khaled
yeah.
is not helping you. Mohsin is not helping you. He tried to
He's agreeing
go
with-
with the deep,
No,
and then he
okay.
took away the deep.
I have a question. Okay. So now that we agree that the meanings do sometimes differ, they do differ. That's
Contradict, not differ. Contradict. Give opposite meanings.
okay.
متعارض.
that
Look
they
it up in the
differ, like-
dictionary. متعارض is opposite.
Okay. So the meanings do differ and contradict sometimes, yes, but it's
Thank
contradicting
you.
in a
Thank
different
you.
way. And you're looking at it at a very like 2D perspective. Like,
Oh.
this does not mean
No,
this.
we're being deep. Oh wait, I
The
thought
message-
you were being
The
deep.
message of the ayah does not change. The
The
message of
message
the ayah
is
does not. Can you please bring up?
So
Can you
wait,
please bring up
so
the
what's
ayah?
the
Again?
message of the? So what's the message of the ayah?
Can you please bring up the ayah again?
Okay.
Okay, let's
Yeah,
go.
yeah.
Let's go with
So
the
he-
message of the ayah.
Uh,
So the message of the ayah was meant to be what he should do with his wife,
okay.
and one says take her, and the other one says leave her. So which one? What is the message?
Okay.
Okay, so
So
we understand from
We
the
have
story
it
of
on-
Lut that his wife did come out with him, but
Okay.
then turned
Well, we
back.
don't know
So-
because
So he did.
you go ahead. No. Listen, we're not talking about what happened. We're
We're
talking
talking
about what
about-
was commanded
yeah,
by
well,
the angels.
if he didn't know what was commanded, what's the point of taking her out?
And by the way, it's not angels just giving commands. It's Allah giving the command. So Allah contradicts.
Yeah, because in one qira'ah he gives one command, and the other qira'ah gives a different command.
The commands may differ in the Quran, but I'll explain to you right now. There
Okay.
are different meanings in the different ahruf. Yes,
But
that is
we're
true.
talking. No,
and that
hold on.
could mean
listen. The reason why we're interrupting you is because we're not talking differences. You need to say contradictions. There's contradictions in the meanings.
Yeah, it's opposite. It's the opposite meaning, Mohsen.
Because difference, I can say big or I can say many. That's different. But
Like
it's not
different is saying black and white, red and blue. But opposite is fat and thin,
So you're
out and
saying that.
inside.
So you're saying
big
that
and
how
small.
can she? Okay, so to understand your question, you're saying that
Yes.
how can she go out with them?
Yep.
And at the same time be left behind?
No.
No.
What was the
command.
command? We're saying what was the command?
Okay, so how can the command be to bring your wife out with you and to leave her behind? How can the command
yeah,
be?
exactly. How can the
Okay.
command be to bring your wife
Okay.
and leave your wife at the same time and in the same sense?
Okay, so
Because it could only have been one. It could only have been
Okay,
one,
so
message
Lut-
from the angel.
okay, so
Yeah.
first of all, it could have been both. It could have
How?
Why would they give
been because they could have been commanded to bring her out, then commanded to leave her behind when they saw her being
Do you have any evidence for that?
Because we showed us on Khiti. Can you show us any evidence?
Do you have any evidence for that story you just made up?
This is the story that we've been taught by. What do you
Yeah,
mean?
but you
This
you
story
added
that
like
we've
a
been-
different episode to it. Oh, they came back, told her to leave her somewhere
No,
else.
okay, so are you saying that it's possible that the angel said leave her
I'm not
behind?
saying anything. The Shanqiti said
We quoted
it
the
was
scholar.
muta'arid. The Shanqiti said it
Okay.
was
Can you
opposite.
please bring up the Shanqiti quote, please?
Okay,
Yeah,
we
bring it
quoted
up.
we quoted your scholars. And
DJ Khaled is not helping you, man.
yeah, DJ Khaled. Man,
can I
Khaled,
ask-
Khaled.
May I request? I'm sorry. I just wanted to hear his point out, and each
Yeah,
time
but
he's trying to
he's
make
not
his
helping
point-
you, man.
He's trying
Yeah,
to like, be
I
a lawyer
understand-
to it, but
I
there's
understand
no way
that.
out of it because it's completely opposite.
Okay, what? Actually, you know what? Why don't we do this? You read it and you translate. Just forget about our translation. We won't say
No,
anything.
I'm
read
not
and
a
you
scholar. I
translate.
have no right to translate that.
Everybody comes on here saying they're not a scholar when they're cooked, man.
No,
But
I
we were
can't.
told,
I don't have the right to translate. I don't have
hold
the
on,
right
we
to
were
translate.
told you.
Would
we
you
were told
guys
you
allow-
were the one to
Take
bring it up.
translation.
DJ Khaled said that you are the best here, and
We
he
take
put you up
translations
instead of
very
them.
seriously in Islam, so I can't just translate off of my head. I'm not.
But
Would
DJ
you
Khaled,
guys
Khaled-
allow Trevor Lee up?
wait. Hold on. You can't disregard this guy. You brought him up. Now he's trying to throw him under the bus.
Yeah, you said that don't talk to me because I don't have knowledge. Talk to this guy, Mohsen. He has knowledge. So what happened to that now?
He wants Trevor up now. He wants someone else.
Okay, great. You're gonna be here all night.
We'll be here all. I mean,
I think we're
the
just.
time zone that we're in right now is
Okay.
very late, but we're willing to
It's
stay
okay,
up
we'll
for
stay,
the
we'll stay.
yeah.
because
Yeah,
I want to
yeah,
know the end of that story.
It's 12:18 a.m. where I'm at.
Yeah. So
It's okay.
anyway, this is what he says.
I mean,
if you want the link, I can give you the link. You know, I can put it in
No,
the
it's
private
okay. It's
chat,
okay.
or you can
It's okay.
screenshot
But
it.
let me tell you something, Mohsen. If Shanqiti couldn't do it, you're not gonna be able to solve it.
Sorry, man, but that's
Like
true.
you're not gonna be better
No,
than
what
Shanqiti. I'm just helping you.
Okay, I'm acknowledging the
It's no
fact
way
that the meanings do differ. Yes, they do differ.
No, contradict.
Contradict.
No,
Okay,
it's
fine.
different.
The meanings. I'm gonna use the Arabic word. It is-
No. Can you
Yeah,
say
what
it in
is it?
English? No. Can you say it in English for all of us who are listening? The meaning, the wording, what?
There's only like 12 of us who speak
Do they
Arabic.
defer? Wait, hold on. Do they defer or do they contradict, my friend?
They differ and contradict. Yes.
Okay, good.
Thank you
Okay,
very
I'll
much.
take it.
Okay.
By the way,
But-
different is mukhtalif for the Arabs. Muta'arid is contradicting. Different as in,
Okay.
black, white, beige.
Yeah.
Contradiction means big and
Opposites.
opposite, big, small,
Yeah.
light and dark. That kind
Okay.
Okay.
But the message of the verse still doesn't like the message. Why was that ayah?
Are you sure?
like, brought
Are you
down
sure
that
you want to
doesn't-
go with that?
Look, you're just digging it deeper for yourself. Oh, sorry, I didn't
Like
know
I said
had-
to you, Mohsen,
Because-
if Shanqiti couldn't do it, you're not going to be able to solve it.
The Shanqiti wasn't trying to do anything. I'll explain to you.
He says a contradiction.
Shanqiti was actually truthful, and you're not being truthful. Shanqiti was saying, "There's no way
I'm
out of
agreeing with the
this."
Shanqiti, and I'm agreeing with you that the meanings do contradict. Yes.
Okay.
But why is that
Yeah,
still
Khaled,
okay? Is what
Khaled.
I'm bringing up. Why is that still okay? You believe that brings up a
Khaled,
problem, right?
Khaled is the one who
Yeah, it shouldn't be okay with you because.
Okay. Why do you believe that it's not okay? Why do you believe that it's not okay?
Because which story happened? Which was the
which was the command?
the command from Allah? Because the command of Allah is the words of Allah via the
Okay,
angel. It's
so
very serious.
when
You can't say
okay,
two
so,
things
yeah.
happened which were
Of course,
opposite.
yes. Okay, so
Right?
when I tell you the
So-
answer, you're just gonna call me a liar.
Go ahead, give the answer.
If
Go
you
ahead.
tell a lie,
Okay.
we have to be truthful and call it what it is.
So we believe that because we analyze these two ahruf, we believe that they did both happen. Lut's wife went out with him, then turned back. So that's what we believe.
Wait. Do you believe that both commands were given?
You can't.
You can't. It's only one command that could have been
Yeah.
given.
Let him answer. Do you
Okay, go
believe
ahead.
that? Do you believe that both commands were given?
They could have been. Yes.
Oh.
Oh man.
Oh man.
Yes.
Could
I
have.
said yes.
One second, Martin. So could have. So you're not sure.
No. Yes. Okay. Yes.
Are you not
They have
sure,
been
or are
given.
you sure?
They have. Yes.
Oh, they have.
So okay. Let me just get this straight.
For Allah.
okay? So you're saying that because you admitted that both of the commands contradict each other, they're opposite of each other, they contradict, yet both commands were given, both contradictory commands were given.
Yes. No. The commands. Okay. Can I please like finish this entire sentence without being like?
Finish that entire
If
sentence.
you don't lie, if you don't lie.
Yeah, you were getting somewhere now. So both commands were given, and they were both opposites. That's
If,
very
if
nice
I
of
lie,
Allah.
if I lie, tell me after I finish the sentence. Okay.
Okay, so
Yeah.
thanks very much for confirming that you do sometimes lie, but go on.
What? Oh, bro.
You said if I lie. So what do you want me to do? What do
Yes,
you want me to tell you?
okay, yes, I have
Let's hear
lied
him out.
about.
Let's hear him out. Go
Okay,
ahead.
go ahead.
Lied to my teacher about missing a. What are you talking
No,
about?
go, Muhsin,
Go ahead.
go ahead. So you're saying that both contradictory commands were given. Go ahead.
Okay. So what I'm saying is, the verses contradict each other in meaning, but the commands could have been given in different times, maybe after and before. Do you understand what I mean now?
No, okay, so stop. The reason why that doesn't work for you, because
Yes.
it's given in the same sense and the same context.
Right.
So
Everything else is the
it's
same.
not no before or after. It's the exact same time, the exact same context, and we have contradictory commands given in the same exact sense.
Yes.
So you would have a point if there wasn't given in the same sense, but it's
Exactly.
given in the exact same sense, bro.
The reason
Exactly.
for one of the reasons for the ahruf existing is to give us a different, separate meaning. So you can't, or a deeper meaning. And
But
sometimes-
I'm sorry, hold on, DLC, hold on a second. The reason why we've gotten past a deeper meaning type of thinking is because it's contradictory meaning here, not different or deeper. It's
Right.
same time, same sense, same context, different command.
It never
that are
states the
opposite
time.
of each other.
It never states the.
But it's word for word, Mohsen. It's word for word. فأسري بأهلك ليلا. Let me put it back up. It says فأسري بأهلك بقطع من الليل إلا امرأتك in one verse, and in the other one it says again فأسري بأهلك بقطع من الليل again. So it's word for word, the same thing. The only difference
Everything else is the same.
is one tashkil.
Yeah.
It's contradifferent.
So
It's contradifferent. All
Yeah,
right,
contradifferent.
it's
Yeah,
contradifferent.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I'll
You
clarify.
can't say it was different time, different context, Mohsen. You can't. I mean, I'm
contradifferent.
Just because the words match doesn't mean it wasn't different time.
Let me just
Wait. So
I think we got.
What did you say?
No, but just hold on.
Just because the words match doesn't
Yo.
mean it was the same.
Y'all are
This is-
crazy.
This is
I
insane.
have a question for Mohsen because you're being very honest. Let me just say this to you. What do you think? I mean, now you're being honest with us. You're saying it's contradiction. So, what do you think is more likely? This is just I want to know, like from you. Do you really think that Gabriel came once and he said everything the exact same way, but one time he said imra'ataka, and then the next time everything is the exact same way, imra'atuka? Do you think that that's the most likely explanation, or do you think it's just a scribe? One person put dhamma, one person put fatha. What do you honestly think? Honestly, what do you really think?
Okay, I'll explain it to you right now. So, we have hadiths that state that Gabriel did tell the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam all the 7 ahrufs.
Yeah,
And
but
that
I'm
one of those
asking you,
hadiths
I'm
was brought
asking
up.
you.
Yes, I'm gonna tell you. Okay. So I don't know the exact way that Gabriel conveyed it to the Prophet. I just know that
thank you very
it was
much.
conveyed.
Thank you very much.
I just know
Thank
that
you
it
very
was
much.
conveyed.
So up to 1400 years from Muhammad, we still don't know what Jibreel said to him. Thank you very much.
That's
He
deep.
said the Quran. He relayed the Quran to him.
But I really want to know. Don't you? Can you at least see from our perspective that it makes a lot of sense that someone just made a mistake? One person put fatha, another one put dhamma. Don't you see how that can be a mistake?
To be honest, I don't believe that it's a mistake.
No, but
I'm
can't you
asking
see? Can't you see?
Is it possible?
Can't
Is
you
it
see?
possible?
Can I?
He's not asking from
explain
your.
to
He's
why
not
I don't
asking
believe?
from your perspective. From
I'm
our
not asking if you
perspective.
believe it. I'm just saying, can you at least see where we're coming from? It's an easy mistake
If-
to make, right?
ضم
I mean
فتح.
this with complete respect. If you don't have a complete understanding, grasping of Islam, or not a complete, just like an average,
He's
basic
not gonna
understanding
So
of
are
Islam,
you?
then you can.
So you have a complete understanding of Islam?
I'm not a scholar, but I have a pretty good
Okay.
understanding.
Do you
of
really
Islam.
think? So what kind of God you follow if He gives an opposite command twice
in the same time.
and saying, "Take your wife this time
There's
and leave"?
no proof that it was the same time. I'm sorry.
Dude, everything else is
So
identical.
are you saying that Lot came out twice?
Where does it say that lot came out twice?
Okay,
Yeah,
read-
it said
read the
it says
verse. Read-
fasri. Let me get come out. He said
Yeah.
where is it?
He said come out twice. Lot came out twice.
Right.
فأسري. He said
Then
فأسري
he said,
بأهلك.
take your wife, and then he said, leave your wife.
محسن, he said فأسري بأهلك. Come out with your family. فأسري بأهلك.
Okay, let's pull up.
Are
the
you
English-
saying
let's pull up the English as well.
that he told him to come out twice?
No, of course not. But but that they match.
Because one verse
The
says come out with your
beginning
wife and the other
The
one says
beginning
without.
matches. The beginning matches because that was said once, but the one
So
about
how
leaving
many
his wife
times
and taking his
so-
wife with him changes
Okay.
because it's like from the ayah. I guess it was two commands from the different ahruf. I can understand that.
Okay, so it's
not too
wait, explain it to me because again I'm a half brain. How many times did Lut come out?
Lut can
With
only
his
come
family.
out once. He can't come out twice in the same time.
Right, he came out once. So how come
Yeah,
one
he did.
command say take your wife and the other command say leave your wife?
Because Lut's wife came out with him in the beginning, then she turned back. Then they
No,
the
but
command.
he said in the command illa imra'atuka.
Yeah. So
So he
which
said-
which
command?
command did Lot obey? Which
Yeah.
one did he obey?
One
Did
of-
he obey the first one when he came out only
Both.
once with his wife, or did he
He
obey
obeyed
the one
both.
that said without? Because he only came out once.
So did he
At the
come out
beginning,
with her
at the
or without her?
beginning,
Beginning of what? Beginning of what? You only come out once. When you come out of your
At the
house,
be-
is there a beginning
yes,
and
at
end?
the begin-
You come out.
okay, yes.
You come out of your house
Listen.
once.
He took his
You don't
wife
come out
out
twice.
with him. He took his wife out with him in the beginning,
Beginning of
then
what?
turned back.
Oh,
of-
did he
of
turn?
coming
did he-
out.
Let me
wait, did
let me
Lut
let me
turn
throw a
back?
little monkey wrench in here. Hey,
Okay.
Musin, which command was he given first? Did he say leave her or did he say take her? Or did he say take her or did he say leave her?
Well, we assume that, of course, it
Because
was
he's making
taken
this up.
first.
You can't ask-
Oh, you assume.
Yes,
So you don't
because
even
it's
know.
tafsir.
Yeah.
It's
So what
tafsir,
he's
it's
doing is he's
tafsir.
That's
making.
tough.
There's,
Like,
in
look,
tafsir,
his-
there's
his
differences
scholar-
between the scholars of what they understand.
No. Listen.
Some scholars
His
like
scholar
to
here is saying
make
he's
tafsir
admitting it's
different.
contradiction. His scholar is admitting it's contradiction. He's trying to come up with his own explanation, but yet he's the one who knows
Yeah,
Islam.
he's adding another episode to the series, saying it's happened twice, or I don't know, a beginning and end. Dude,
I'm saying
he
they
only came out
I'm
once.
saying, yes, I'm saying he came out twice. This is literally what I'm saying the whole time.
Okay,
But at
so
the
did he
beginning,
come
okay.
out once with his wife or without his wife? When he came out at the beginning or whatever, did he come out with her or without her, according to the command he was given?
With her, then she went back. It's like I've been repeating
Wait,
the same
wait,
thing.
wait,
I've been
wait,
repeating
it's
the same
it
question.
lagged. Wait, it lagged. Say it again.
Okay, so with her, he came out with her, then she turned back, so he left her.
Can you show us evidence of that little episode of the story?
Where is that in the verse?
Yeah, are you making it up? Where is that in
I'm
the
not
verse?
making it up. I'm not making it up. This is
Okay,
what
can you
like
show us evidence of that whole story that you told us?
right now, this very second. No, because I didn't know that verse was going to be coming up.
'Cause you're
but
making
maybe
it up.
you
He's
can
making
find
it
it.
up.
Because you're making it up. You're meant to be knowledgeable. DJ Khaled brought you on. You don't know what happened in the story, or you can't provide evidence for it.
No, Khaled already threw him under the bus. He wants to bring Trevor up now.
Okay.
Khaled is like, Khaled, I thank you.
Khaled
we thank you.
done
Khaled,
with Hussein, man.
We're
Yeah,
not
yeah.
we're not getting anywhere with this.
Oh,
No,
I
we,
said-
we, no to the contrary, we've gotten very, very far, man. Honestly.
God
I'm
loves
giving
it. God
I'm
loves
giving
it. You
you-
can already.
we've been going
I
through
can
the
already see
same
the
like back
title.
and forth like this entire time. You've been asking me a question, I've been answering. The answer you
God-
might not like the answer, but like
Hey,
Well,
we have to
I'm
move
telling you,
on.
man, you have been a gem. You have been a gem.
yeah,
for
man.
the stream.
I can already see the video now. The title, Muslim admits contradiction.
Yeah.
That's crazy, man.
So you follow a God who gives contradictory
Commands.
commands. That's basically what you're saying.
Okay.
If he gives contradictory
Can I-
commands, how can you follow him? How can you follow a God who changes his mind in one command?
I'll explain to you the different ahruf have different meanings sometimes.
Dude,
But
don't
that
give me
doesn't mean
philosophical reasons. Your God gave two different commands.
Yeah, and by the way, this whole idea that you keep going back to about ahruf, this is a minority position of your scholars. The majority position is that Uthman burnt 6 ahruf and there's only one left. So I understand that you're taking a minority view, but just to be clear, the majority Muslim position on this is that there's only one harf.
the
And 6 of them
majority.
were burnt.
Wait, can you please repeat that? The majority, most scholars believe that
The
Uthman,
majority view believe
that Uthman radiallahu anhu
Uthman
burnt 6 of the
burnt
ahruf.
6 ahruf, and there's only one left. This is the Tabari's view. This is the majority view.
Wow.
Okay, can you prove to me that it's the majority view?
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah, I'll
okay,
give you.
you
I'll
want
give you
us to
answer.
prove to you, but you don't want to prove to us the story that you gave about Lut.
Yeah, I will, but I will though. I have the evidence for it. I have Yasser Qadi.
But you prepared for this debate, I assume.
No, not prepared. I mean, we're here.
Yeah, we're here. Let's go. Well, plus this is in the Quran. It should be easy for you to bring up the story, but obviously you can't go to the Quran because it gives different stuff.
No. The Quran is detailed in explanation of
Very
everything.
clear.
It's somewhere in
We have
there.
the tafsir. We have tafsir.
It should be. It's in there.
It's in there somewhere.
Should
It's
be
in one of them details.
You
We have the tafsir to help us, and we follow the hadith as well.
It's
So
in
the Quran is
it's in one of them details, man.
It's detailed in the way that it's unclear.
Okay, so
very detailed.
so you view this as a okay. So you believe
It's
that
detailing
two
how
commands-
unclear it is.
you believe that these two commands cannot be given in separate times.
That's not what Shanqiti said. That's what you made up. You made up the different times thing.
Yep.
Yeah, give me one scholar that said the different time story that you told us.
Yep.
Okay.
Nobody.
I'll explain to you how it's like it doesn't even need a scholar. It's just like
No,
well,
you can't say. You
Islam
can't,
is not just you.
yeah, you
Islam
can't
is
say
not
it doesn't
you.
need a scholar, and then you're stuck from your brain. We showed you.
because
You show us
what-
something else.
what's not being understood here is that I agree. I somewhat agree with you, but I want to understand how does the message of the verse change?
The fact that you don't see a problem is
Do you
itself a problem.
do you understand the
The
message
fact
of the
that you
verse?
don't see.
No
I
one's
see that your God
arguing
gives.
the message of the verse, though. We're arguing your guys' word for word, dot for dot, perfect preservation claim.
Well, it's not. It's deeper than that. This is a theological.
There is a dot for dot perfect preservation. Of
It's definitely that
of
too.
the seven
Yeah.
actual.
No, let me
the
just say
seven
this. Let me just jump in here a little bit, squeeze in. You know what I'm saying? Let me get in here.
Yeah.
It's deeper than just proving that the Quran has differences. To show that there's actual contradictions in it is one of the tests that the Quran gives. It's a challenge to prove whether it's true or not. So if we find contradictions within the Quran, Allah says in the Quran that this book is not from Allah. So
Wait,
it's
can
bigger
you
than
repeat
that.
Can you repeat that?
The Quran says if we find contradictions in it, then it's not from Allah.
Yep. ولو كان من عند غير الله لوجدوا فيه اختلافا كثيرا. Do you not know that verse, Muhsin?
Contradiction,
Okay.
brother.
Okay, I'll explain to you how this still isn't a contradiction because
But you said it was already. You already said it.
Admitted it.
yes,
Admitted it.
you didn't
Go back.
it's not a contradiction in a different sense.
I like you. I like you a lot,
Are you
man.
listening to yourself? Are you listening to your, I agree it's a contradiction, but it's not a contradiction.
It's a
Oh.
You're
contradiction in the
contradicting
sense of
yourself.
the meaning, but in the sense of it being a verse and the message of the verse does not contradict. For example, a contradiction in the sense of the meaning of a verse would be that Lut's wife like being good and Lut's wife being evil.
Bro,
That would be a contradiction in
You
the sense of the
are
meaning of the verse.
you are all over the place now. That is
But contradiction of
the
meaning of the
meaning
word.
of the verses. The meaning of the two verses are contradictory. Period. You can derive different things from the verse and then say, look, this understanding before the contradiction is not a contradiction. We get that. It doesn't matter. What we're telling you is that these two statements are contradictory. So whether she
No.
was evil or good, it doesn't matter.
It's contra-detailed and contra-different. Okay? It's contra-detailed and explained, man.
Okay. Can I
Contramentary.
It's
Can I
contrary to
finalize?
each other.
May I please finalize like what my complete like meaning? Okay.
Go ahead. Sorry.
The Quran, I believe completely in the Quran, and will make and will understand the different meanings and take them to be true, because I trust the Quran. Why do I trust the Quran? Because of the different because it's a miracle. There's
But
no
what
way
are the
Quran
different
could have been-
meanings, though, Musin? What are the different meanings? What's the meaning?
Because
What I got from
There are
that is
different
one
meanings,
one meaning was he took her, and another meaning was he left her. That was the command, right? Leave her or
okay,
take her.
you can take it as that, but
That's what it is. I can't
believe-
take it for anything other than what it is, right?
okay, fine. Okay, let's move away
Yeah.
from this.
So I'm
because
not. Why do
I'm
you
not
want to
running
move
away.
away
I'm
from
not
it?
running away. Just I want to look at the bigger picture. Okay, I believe that the Quran is true and that the 7 ahruf are true because the Quran stated that it will be preserved.
Yeah,
Why
but now
should-
you're just going into
because it
robot
stated that-
mode. We just proved to you that that's not true. So
Just
you can't
because
just
it's
turn
stated-
around and state the same
have
standard
the
Dawah
7
statement.
have the 7 ahruf.
Hold on one
been
second,
preserved?
Musin. You can't just run
Yes.
your way out of here by stating the same Dawah statement that you tell somebody who doesn't know anything. We've all just proved to you that whatever you just ended with right now, tried to conclude with, is not true. It's not going to
No,
hold
but I
any
didn't
bearing on the
conclude it.
stage. Yeah, just because you
Because of the
believe, just because you believe the opposite of what we just showed you, doesn't make it true. You literally just admitted it. You just agreed.
But
Can I
the
ask you a question? So
Yes.
when you read the passage in one Quran, and then you
Yes.
read the passage in another Quran, you get two different tellings of the story, correct?
Yeah.
But it's the same verse.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes,
chapter
verses
11
can
verse
differ in meaning. I've stated
Okay,
that, yes.
chapter 11
Yeah.
verse 1 says chapter 11 verse 1 says that the verses of the Quran are perfect and detailed. Do you agree?
Yes, they are perfect.
Okay, so is the reading where it says he left her perfect?
Excuse me, can you repeat that, please?
Is the reading where the command is to leave her perfect?
Yes,
Okay, and is the reading where the command is to take her perfect?
of course, it's the Quran.
But these are the same verses happening at the same time.
They're both perfect.
Yeah, but I didn't ask you that. I asked you, these are the same verses that are happening at the same exact time.
There's no proof that they're at the same exact time.
The proof is in the story and the fact that it's the same verse.
The proof is in the pudding, man.
It's the same verse.
Thank you for that.
I can see if we were talking about, and I don't know what chapter this is, but I'm just going to quote something. I can see if it was chapter 2 verses 1, and then we're arguing chapter 2 verses 2, right? You'd still have an issue, but we're talking about chapter 2 verses 1 versus chapter 2 verses 1. It's